For the first time, you must face two tribes, Shaman. The Chumara and the Matak. Perhaps you can use them against each other. The totem pole may be useful in bringing them into conflict.
Speedy flyby. The world get drawn in the distance. Lots of stone heads. That one right next to us is a swamp. Look at all the question marks we've got here on the left. So many spells to unlock. And of course we're going straight for this bad boy here. The Wild Man Stealer. That's a joke about multiplayer,
Shaman,
by the way, guys.
You are wasting mana that you could use to charge up other spells. Switch on a spell's icon to begin charging it.
Thanks, Robert. You the man. Yeah, if you ever play Populous online, sometimes you get people saying, you're stealing my wild men. Those are my wild men. So, yeah. The Wild Man Stealer spell. Tons of wild on this level, guys. Tons.
You have cast this spell out of its range. Try walking closer to the target.
Thanks, Robert. I'm going to do just that. I will do just that. Let's get some wild man.
One or more of your people.
Get out, Robert. Shut up.
This point.
Maybe it's just going to be level 6 in real Avengy. So we're just going to bring these guys back. Steal some wood. Let's get these as well. This is an easy level because you can convert so many wild men and then just send them all in straight away, but ain't no fun in that, is there? So what you're supposed to do in this level, guys, for anyone who's unfamiliar, I doubt many of you are, is there's a land bridge vault knowledge here for the Matak. So they can land bridge across to us, or they could land bridge across to them, but either way we can't access them yet. We have to wait for them to do it, but if we can somehow trigger this totem pole, it may cause them guys to connect and fight one another. So why don't we see if we can do that? We have enough men to go do this, so let's go do that. Let's see if we can convert these wildmen over here. For no specific reason, guys. I feel like these wildmen might be useful to our cause. And while we're there, there's a nice looking stone head. I suppose these guys could build a tower, because why not? Oh, there's a wildman over there, actually.
Shaman, you have no way of reaching the island to pray at the totem. However, you now have the hypnotize spell. Use the hypnotize spell to convert enemy followers to your cause. But beware, the effects will fade with time.
Alright, so what we're supposed to do, guys, is hypnotize this fella and worship this totem pole. Now, because we're worshipping this stone head, the Chumara Shim comes across to intervene.
Well done. You have killed the enemy shaman and gained some of her mana.
Look what just happened, guys.
Shaman, your plan has been successful. The Chumara and the Matak will soon be at war.
Yeah, you're right, Avengy. They never really attack each other, which is the shame. But the idea is that you connect them, and then those two will fight one another. Because this is the first time we've got two opposing tribes, and they aren't allied. The only level the allied in the actual game is level 14. For some reason. I don't know why they are on that level, but they are. Oh. Where are you guys going? Get over here. So what you can do on this level is just build towers everywhere and just expand rapidly. I mean, there's so much land, guys. You can just get up to like 200 population really easy. This was, if anyone's seen like the what is Populous video that I made way back when, this was one of the levels where I was like, I kept going in and out like this and showing you different combinations of buildings, because this is one of the levels I played when I was a child, and I would just spend hours upon hours just messing around, turning the cheats on, having fire warriors, just casting volcanoes, and just having a grand old time. This preacher's gonna do his preachy thing. Look, this guy. I wish this book could be fixed, but apparently not. Enemy preachers will just keep forcing their way through to try to get to another enemy preacher that's actually stealing one of them, and which I admire the dedication there, guys, but it's pretty annoying. The preachy thing.
Swamp creates a deep bog that will swallow 10 followers of any tribe when they step onto it. Move the cursor over your swamp and press cancel to delete it.
Now it actually won't do that, Ashby, because we have the damage over time swamp enabled. So I'm going to try and show you now. So if I just cast the swamp on here, it won't instantly kill them, it'll just tick damage over time. I doubt they're going to move, so it probably will still kill them, but yeah, it's not going to be what you're familiar with. Such a shame they didn't follow up with more levels like this, where you were meant to shape the world in specific ways, yeah. So there's damage over time, guys. There's not much damage, but there it is. Braves have gone. And I think it's unlimited. I don't think it needs 10. But I'm fairly sure after like 2 minutes, it ends. It just disappears. Look at that garbage. Dear Lord, how slow is that? Yeah. Oh, look, it's gone already. Useless, right? The swamp is useless. So, I mean, people have had their own versions of the swamp. So, Kostrek created the War of the Gods campaign, had a damage over time one, but it would... This is the best shooting I've done in a while. Smarter AI, by the way, guys. So yeah, Kostrek made the War of the Gods campaign, which is the co-op campaign, so 2 players. If you weren't aware, you and your buddy can log on to the Populous Reincarnated Matchmaker, and you can play through a 25-level campaign with your buddy, and play up to 6 other tribes on 25 levels. There's no storyline, of course, because it's on multiplayer, but you want to play with your friend, there is that. Crack on. And if you haven't seen that before, I've done a playthrough of that on my channel as well. It was tricky, Inca. I'm not used to playing on this 4K res. That's what it is, it's 4K, don't say otherwise. I think she's just in a constant loop. Oh no, she's heading up there, but because I'm worshipping here, she's like, oh, I don't want that to happen. I'm going to attack this because I can. So these Braves actually had next to no health, but they've been trained and now got full health. Is that normal? I've never actually thought about that. Imp Boy, I made War of the Gods 2, you know. It was a joint effort. You didn't make the swamp though. That's right. Yes, Lavenji, jump in there. Save me. Yeah, it was meant to be War of the Gods 2, but I haven't seen one yet, Titanic, but it was a fun playthrough as well. Brian's a cool dude. That was fun. Let's see if we can sneak up here. Because this is a Firestorm Stonehead, guys. And normally I'd never use on this level because by the time I get it, I've probably won. I actually had men run around to this tower. So yeah, the Kostrek one on the War of the Gods core campaign, it's damage over time, but a lot more damage, more quickly, I believe. But the swamp can be big or small, or 1 tile, or 20 tiles. It just changes each time you cast it. And if you play the multiplayer via the Revival version, which is a rebalanced multiplayer version, of Populous beginning on the 1.5. It's a lot of rebalanced version words and stuff, but essentially it's a game mode where you can use all the spells and all the vehicles, all the buildings, and it's balanced in a way so every strategy is an option and it's fair. There's no overpowered earthquake lightning strategy. And that swamp in that one is now damage over time. But more damage over time, it's the same size, more damage over time. I don't think it has a limit of men, but it might. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rally, or in the chat. And I think it lasts 2 minutes, so it's good, it blocks off a point. So for example, if you didn't want the enemy to pass here, you could cast that swamp. And now a shaman can't actually cross the whole thing because it's enough damage over time to kill your shaman walking through it. So it blocks a point, but it's not obnoxious like the normal swamp where you can just cast them constantly, forever, and they're just there. It's the point where if you've ever cast so many swamps where the sound of the swamp just overpowers every other sound effect in the game, and that's all you hear, you know you've cast too many swamps and you know how powerful it is and you can't even consider crossing that area. It has a limit of 10 kills, 2 minutes, you can't remove it once placed, and enough damage over time to kill Shaman Warriors walking through it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, the big balancing there one was that you can't remove it, so if you use a swamp defensively, you can't just insta-remove it like is what Robert Ashby said you can do. You can remove your run swamps, but it's a bit powerful to do that. You just instantly cast it in your base to kill someone, and then you just remove it, but no, it should be there to
but provided you have some followers left, you will
make it difficult for you while it's there. Something to think about before you cast it, but thanks Robert Ashby. Been killed again. Oh my days, what's happening in my base? Smarter AI, guys. Alright, calm down, love. I was joking. I don't know what she's doing. What is she doing? Was she trying to get to that? Chumara Shaman just S-clicked me. Good. Oh, look at that, she's trying. Okay, smart AI there, guys. Got her back, though. No, my base. The last of the hypnotizers. Yeah. The only thing is, with this mechanic, it's no longer a good counter against Magical Shield. Yeah, nothing's a good counter against Magical Shield. It's too cheap of a spell, too powerful. So my Braves didn't get up there successfully, I guess. Try and get our shame. We'll go and kill the Matak tribe, I think, and we'll try and get this Firestorm. Go ahead. Did you miss something mentions of your name? No. No. Nothing to do with you, Kostjak, sorry. Hello, 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 random... Owie? Randomi? Randomawi? Random, we'll say random like everyone else says. How you doing? I have a lot of warriors. Send them in. Right, let's get our cheeky land bridge. Now, land bridge can also be used offensively, guys. Now, I've surely done this before on this level, I think, on the channel. We'll do it again. I'll show you the offensive capabilities of land bridge. Which I think is something Robert Ashby also says you should try doing. I don't know why I want to build. It's not by building. Game's one. Whoa! Don't fight. Join the team.
Land bridge is as powerful over land as it is over water, Shaman. Use it to level more land for your settlements.
As powerful over land as it is over water. Remember that. Hang on, guys. Swamp's needed. We need a swamp to kill all these preachers. Let's watch the powerful swamp in action. Oh, what? Save my men! This guy might be able to get out. Look, he's losing health. Look, his health's going down. Get out of there! Oh. Best swamp ever. Someone cast swamp on the stream. Thanks, Melon. You definitely need more than for your settlement on this map. You definitely do. Hypno works pretty well against Magical Shield. It does, but it's twice the cost of Magical Shield, and you can spread your Magical Shield to troops apart. So it's not exactly a effective counter, is it? And there is no effective counter, that's the issue. You spread your troops out, you have to have troops to fight them, otherwise you're stuffed. There's a land bridge, guys, just showing you the power there. Have I got any braves around here? Manipulate the land. So, is the Chumara coming back in the game now? No. So they're pretty content with their small little base here. I think the anniversary edition of the level, they actually build up here and everything.
You have gained a single-shot firestorm spell. Cast it on the enemy to unleash a rain of fire.
To unleash a rain of fire. Now, the world was actually rumbling there, guys. You might be thinking, oh, that's just an effect, a rumble effect. But actually, the people who created a level, so when you worship that spell, you also cast earthquakes in the water, which gives the effect of the world rumbling. Powerful land bridge over land as it is over water. Unused PS1 audio clip. I thought that sounded differently, but I wasn't as confident in that one. It's a risky shot considering I could barely see the screen. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Pardon my French. Did I get a kill? Oh, right, okay. I suppose I could just land bridge down there. Powerful over land as it is over water. Yeah, they would have 3 towers and have patrols, but yeah, so anniversary edition would be much more powerful. Alright, see? Killed them straight away, and we've got a nice spell to use against the Chumara. Where is their shaman? It's on the move, guys. Get her! What's she doing? Did you think there were wildmen there? Almost died. Firestorm is good. It can take out up to 4 buildings if casting between like a block of 4. Also kills followers well. Good for scattering followers, getting through shamans and everything. Yada yada yada. Best place to put it here? I'm not too sure. I'm guessing here. So it should destroy that, and that turns the sky red. Currently a bug on the Multiverse launcher. If I was to save the game now, it could potentially crash and burn, so we don't want to do that. There was so much audio they never implemented in the PS1 game, yet sat on the disc. It's nuts. Yeah. Oh, she went for me there. Look at this guy. She's rolling. She's rolling in the hut. She's still running. She should. Oh no, she's not going to go flying up. What are they doing? Break, stop exposing Populous top government secrets. Sorry, Malin. Keep it hush hush from now on. She's gonna get killed by Braves, isn't she? What a shot! Probably should have shot the Braves that were beating the crap out of her, like, but you know, she got me in the end. Preacher over here, let's get him. Without any preachers. It's a surefire way to lose a level. Where's he going? Is he running to my base? So if he's in give up and sulk mode, I thought he won't even try to breach me, so he's running to my COR. And their shaman won't respawn now, so once they've officially given up, their shaman won't respawn, and they'll just send all the men at me, but yeah, he's not going to breach, he's just going to fight, and that'll be the game. No, there are other men. Other worlds. There he is. And if we hypnotize him, he will join our tribe. There he is, good man. And they say, I'm not merciful. 20 minutes for building bridges. See, we're taking our time. It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's nice, it's nostalgic. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves.